Today I'm going to tell you my top 5 things to take with you when you visit the Pacific Islands. Hi, I'm Ali from Candid Tourists. If you are new to the channel, welcome, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. On this channel we cover trips that we go on, whether that be cruising or driving around Australia, and also some tips and trips for packing and what to take, and also just some general vlogging. So welcome. Today I'm going to talk to you about my top 5 for when you're visiting the Pacific Islands. Number 1 is reef shoes. Now these don't have to be really expensive or purchased from the surf shops and so on. You can just use shoes from Kmart. We got ours from boating, camping, fishing. These are a must for when you're visiting the beaches in the Pacific Island, because often they are covered in broken coral, and the last thing you want to do is step on a bit of coral and ruin your holiday. So these are a must for taking onto those islands with you. Number 2 is protection and lotions. So number 1, you need a hat. I don't know about this one though, it's a bit dodgy. And you also need some sunscreen lotion. Now here in Australia we try and use 50+, because as soon as you walk out into the front yard you get burnt to a crisp here. So something that can protect you from the sun. And the other lotion that you will need when you're travelling to the islands is some sort of repellent. The Zika virus they often let you know about when you're on the ship, and the one thing that can stop that is this Bushman's Plus insect repellent, and it has DEET in it, so you must look for that. If you are going to be swimming, however, in amongst the coral, make sure that the sunscreen that you choose is reef friendly. It makes a very big difference to the marine life and the ecological system within the reefs if you don't use a reef friendly sunscreen, and you want to be able to make sure that if you go back and visit the islands again that it's still there. My number 3 top thing to take to the islands with you is some sort of underwater camera. If you are snorkeling and tripping around underneath the water, there's lots of fun things to capture, such as turtles. You'll often see those on the islands, and lots of other different marine life and coral. So I bought myself one of these. This is a Nikon Coolpix camera, underwater camera, but if you have a GoPro or a Monster, you can use those as well, as long as they have the waterproof casing. But this is a must, especially because you can have it on you as well while you're in the water too. You don't need to worry about leaving it on the beach and having your valuables just laying around on the sand. So definitely take yourself a camera, get those good holiday shots. Number 4, for what to take on the islands with you, are coins. Different denominations of Australian dollars and coins, so 1s and 2s and 5s and 10s. Take a handful of those across with you, because there are lots of things for you to purchase, touristy items. If you're wanting to hire some equipment to use while you're at the beach, you'll need coins to do that. If you want to roll up for a nice hour-long massage for $25, then you need to make sure that you've got your money there for that as well. So coins will come in really handy, and the islands will accept coins in Vanuatu, so make sure you take them along so you don't miss out on that little special item that you might want to take back to Australia with you. Right, my number 5 item is snorkel gear. Now you can hire this on the boat, and you can hire your goggles, your snorkel and your flippers. You do need to give the goggles and the flippers back, but they do let you keep your snorkel, obviously, for health and hygiene reasons. My only tip for choosing some sort of snorkel is to make sure that you go with one that has a soft plastic. This one's really quite hard, and after having it in your mouth most of the day, it starts to wear away at your gums a little bit. It's getting a bit sore, and with 5 days of being on islands, you don't want to ruin it after the first day. Cheaper pairs also, I spent most of my time trying to get them to anti-fog, so that was pretty annoying as well. So those items are available to you. I've been thinking about doing a full face snorkel. I don't know if that would be any better. I believe that they fog up just as much as what these do, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to take this trip, but definitely you can chuck that in if you don't wish to hire. it's probably a good idea to hire or take your own flippers as well. When we were swimming around Mystery Island, Isle of Pines and also Lifu, we found that the current was quite strong, and when you're out and about in the water and you're trying to swim against the current because you're getting drifted down the beach, it gets quite tiring. So if you're doing that barefoot, swimming in your reef shoes, that's going to get really tiring, so I recommend having a set of flippers on you. It also gets you out of trouble if you're starting to get close to the coral. You can get out of the way pretty quick if the current's taking along that way. That being said, there is a bonus item that I took with me last trip, and that was a pool noodle. You know, the old pool noodles that you have for your swimming pool. I curled that around in my luggage and took that with me. That came in real handy because when you're snorkeling along and you're in 10-12 foot of water and you have to keep fogging your snorkel, and you're getting a bit tired because of the current, it's great to have the pool noodle around. You can just sort of have a little bit of a rest along your way. So I highly recommend trying to sneak one of those in your luggage if you're so that way inclined. At the end of the trip, I ended up giving it to a lady in Isle of Pines who was hiring out some equipment, so I just asked her if she'd like it, otherwise I would have taken it back with me. But that would be my one last final bonus tip, is to have something like that you can use to have a bit of a rest while you're swimming around. So these are my top 5 things. What are yours? If you've got or something in particular that you like to take on the islands with you, why don't you mention it in the comments below? I'd really be interested to seeing what you like to take with you on the islands, whether or not you agree with what I've got here or you like to add something else on. And other people who are reading the comments would probably really benefit from having your input as well. We're heading out again after Christmas on another cruise, and this will be our 5th cruise. I remember the very first cruise that we took. We were packing and getting all our luggage together, and we were really quite stressed and worried about what to take with us, which was a bit crazy. And my suggestion to all of you watching is you're going to enjoy yourself. Don't worry too much about what you're packing. And this is just a little bit of a guide. These are not the must-haves. So try not to get too overwhelmed in what to take, and we'll be bringing you some more videos over the next few weeks, giving you a bit of an idea about how our packing's changed since our very first cruise to now as well, which may help you out. So thanks very much for watching today. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave us a comment, and there is also a bell that you can click on, and that will give you some notification when new videos come out. So thanks for watching today. And we're going to say goodbye to glorious Hobart. Came down on the beach today because we thought it was such a beautiful day down here. It's going to turn a little bit wild and woolly this afternoon, I believe. A bit of a storm with some rain. So we're catching up and enjoying the sunshine while we can. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next one.